Hello everyone, this video is kind of a part 2 for exceptions. There was so much to cover in the previous one that I actually forgot about this last bit. So in this video I'm going to talk about the finally keyword, which is used with try except statements. The finally keyword is used to start a code block containing code that will always execute regardless of whether or not an exception was triggered. This is typically used for executing code to clean up whatever failed in the try block. The simplest example is with writing to a file. If an exception occurs during writing, then we want to try and make sure that we can close the file to save what has been written. But rather than have code that closes the file in both the try block and the accept block, we can just put it in the finally block where it will get executed no matter what. And so I have our example right here. We open a file for writing. We've got 2 lines that are going to get written to it. Then I manually raise an exception, which is going to bring us down to this exception block where we print out the message an error occurred. And then after this finishes, it's going to go down here and it's going to check to see if the file closed. And if it hasn't closed, it'll print out the message closing file and then actually close the file. And I'm going to run this program twice so that I can show you with the exception and then without the exception to demonstrate that no matter what, the finally block will be called. So when I run this with the exception, and so as you can see right here, it printed out the error message and then it closed the file. So it went through both of these statements here. And just so you can see that it still wrote out the 2 lines here, so it was able to actually successfully close the file. And here it is right here, and there's the 2 lines that printed out. All right, now I'm going to comment out this exception. So it should print out all 3 lines. It won't trigger this, so we won't see that appear, but we will still see this appear. So I run the program, and all we see is closing the file. And then if I open up the out.txt, there's all 3 lines. And that's about it for the finally keyword. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and if you did, then please hit the like button and leave a comment below to let me know what you think. And if you want to see more, head on over to Wayfair Coding Academy channel to check out my other content. And while you're there, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on new stuff as it comes out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.